My name is Stella Millspaugh. I'm in the MSB at Georgetown, studying finance and accounting. I'm from a small town in Indiana called North Vernon, for sure. So I got an email that I assume was to the entire student body. And, I read through it and I saw details about the FinPolicy trek and I was automatically drawn in. So I convinced two of my friends to go to this, informational meeting that was coming up that same week. And then while we were there, David was very convincing. And I already knew Haley, who's been involved with the trek before me. So, those two kind of worked to convince me. And that was months in advance, months before the trek. So whenever the time came around to apply, I was so excited to apply, let alone get it. I can't believe I got it. The trek for me, I did 100 new things on the trek. I had not much experience in the city other than going to school. I had never gone to these giant finance places. I had never really been on Wall Street. I had never gone to all of these policy buildings. So for me, the trek was eye-opening and inspiring. It really changed my view of who these people are that work in these jobs. Because to me, they were hardly even feasible. I hardly was able to think about them before because I had never met anyone that did these things. So then meeting these people made me realize I could do it. I can get there. And I think I'm from a very small rural town. The trek for me was, it really opened my eyes to everything. Especially going into places like Goldman and JP Morgan, where you would expect them to be so cutthroat when they're really just looking for people that are interested. And it was amazing. And sitting down with Ken Kinsell and Mike Psaros, I would never expect these men to, give us hours of their time and be so upfront and caring and sensitive about their companies. So that was amazing for me to see. And obviously Capitol building, CFTC, the Fed, it was all just amazing. It was amazing for me. Whenever I first applied to Georgetown, I was really debating between some kind of international business degree. I knew I wanted business, but I didn't know if I wanted to throw some politics in there. So the FinPolicy trek really stood out to me for that reason. And by the end of the trek, going into the trek, I was very much finance. I was asset management, wealth management, very excited to go see the big banks in New York. But then after the trek, I was very interested in financial policy. I still am. I can maybe see myself going that route someday. I think I'm going to recruit finance this spring, nonetheless. But one day I can really see myself going for the public sector. I would love to make an impact, and I think that's a great way to do it, and tie both my interests in there. So the big event coming up with Jamie Dimon, I think I've let everybody at the Psaros Center know that I want to be very involved with that. I very much intend to stay an active ambassador. I want to get people to go on the trek next year. I think everybody should do it, especially people that haven't, seen anything like that before. I think it literally changed my outlook on most things, which is kind of crazy. So many first experiences for me. So I think encouraging others to do that is something I'm actually really passionate about. I've thought about it a lot this summer, and it's something I want to commit a lot of time to. I'm in other business clubs, but I really want to prioritize the Psaros Center. I think it's got amazing potential, and I think that people should, benefit from it the same way I did.